So tonight is incredible because I have a couple of people that I've known for a long time, and so let's welcome the first one. He is a comedian, and he is the most recent winner of the Ultimate Comic Competition. Please welcome to the stage, Alex Stone. Alex. What you doing, brother?
Oh, it's for both of us.
It's for both of us. That's a coach here.
Yeah.
It's a coach here. Alex Stone.
Going, man.
What's up, brother?
Look at you. Look at you with the TV show and the desk.
The desk is the big one.
know,
It's like
okay.
desk TV show.
I mean, well, this is a given. You got your desk, right? You got your books over there. You got your Ed McMahon. You have ew! I'm proud of you right now because when we first started, I saw potential.
You saw potential somewhere in that set of dirty jokes. I was like, maybe.
You've made it.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, thank you.
Mugs. I don't have mugs. You made it.
That's when it's really the next step. Desk, TV show, mugs. I have the trifecta.
Yep.
Do you have any kind of cups at all?
No, I put the water in my hands and then I just suck it out.
Just go to a stream
yeah.
and drink.
Just like a
For
deer.
lions.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Cool. All right. Well, you won the Ultimate Comic Challenge this past year, which is the Idiot Box's big comedy competition in Greensboro. What was it like winning the UCC, and how did you shove it in all the comedians' faces?
I gloated for a long time. No, I mean, I think it was kind of surreal because I competed with all of my friends, you know?
Yeah.
And I respected a lot of the guys. Like, I mean, there was I think 60-some comics.
There's a lot.
And
Yeah.
there's like, not even like this year, there were people from out of state.
Really?
In the competition, yeah. And so that's why, like at the very last minute, like when I won, it was kind of like, that's when it kind of hit me. I was like, oh, wow, man. I'm actually all right. I'm kind of funny. Okay. You know, I mean, it's weird.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So,
It's a great feeling when you realize that. You know,
Sometimes.
I'm funny. It's cool.
one day I
Sometimes
hope.
you don't that.
One day.
So I'll be honest with you. So I won the competition, and I got cocky about myself, right?
Did you?
So I wanted to do this show the next week, and it was like it was a much older crowd, and they hated me so much. And I remember the whole time I was sweating on stage, like, you won a competition. You know, I was like, you won. I used to be somebody. I remember like the whole time I'm sweating on stage. It's like, I thought it was good. And then like, yeah, so it's.
That's kind of stand-up comedy, though. Like, the
Yeah.
minute you have, like, you're kind of flying, you get shot down
Yeah.
so quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have a big background in comedy. You started when you were 18, correct? And you even decided to go to Chicago to study improv at Second City. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Tell us about that.
See, the one thing I learned when I went to Chicago was how good I'm not. Because then you're talking about how good I am. But like, I was like, cause I remember I was like, man, I'm gonna go up there and like, I'm gonna be the next big thing. I'm gonna get discovered. And you get up there and you realize that everyone is like 10 times better than you. Especially like in Second City, like the people there like humbled me quick.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like I learned a lot about comedy, just like things I thought I knew, but I really didn't.
Was there one moment where you were kind of pinned down on stage, or was it just kind of an overall experience?
It was an overall experience. I think one thing was like I didn't know I was as good of a writer as I was until I went up there. And I took a lot of classes, and one of the classes was just like about showing you how you are a better writer than you think you are. And so I mean, I learned a lot, and
Really?
like I learned a lot of writing exercises. I learned like how to actually think through my processes of writing a joke and how to actually like use wordplay. Yeah, I mean, I think though like Second City wasn't the only cool thing about Chicago. Like there's so many other improv and comedy schools. Like there's IO, there's Comedy Sports, all these other clubs like that.
Annoyance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's a lot of places up there. I remember, like, you watch some of these guys just performing on stage where their act is just, like, flawless. And then that's when it hits you, you're like, I am not that good.
Yeah, there's some work to do.
Yeah.
Now, the cool thing about you going to Chicago is you stayed in a hostel.
Yeah.
Now, forgive me for this, but did you ever have a rough day and you're sitting in your hostel and you look around and you go, this is a real hostile environment?
I did. Proud of yourself?
Yeah. I'm done. Show's over.
Hostel's not that bad. The only thing with like, hostel you have to get used to is like there's a lot of naked Europeans. Like,
I'm not surprised.
And once you get over that hurdle, it feels just like home. It's really not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, you just have to like first couple of days, it's like a culture shock, and then you get used to the fact that Ivan likes to brush his teeth in his birthday suit. Like that's just something like
He doesn't know how to use clothes with his brushing
Yeah.
his teeth. He's like, well, what's
You
the
don't
point? I'll spill toothpaste.
Yep.
Might as well just go nude.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Do you ever watch the movie Hostel and think,
Oh.
why am I watching this movie?
I actually was terrified when I first got there that I was going to get kidnapped. And I realized I'm not that attractive. So I think they want to have attractive teenagers.
Yes.
Now, what is the funniest part of engineering school? Since you are now enrolled in engineering school.
I think the funniest part about engineering school is how I'll spend so much time learning about like atomic theory and how like the characterization of how electron moves through semiconductors and what pentavalent and trivalent like molecules, how they affect how current flows. You learn all this stuff, right, about voltage, Ohm's law, like Faraday's like laws. You learn about all these other different things about like
I'm totally following you.
But you learn about all this stuff, right? And then at the end of it, I'm learning the jobs you're going to get. They're going to be like, oh, my machine doesn't work. I'm like, well, it's not plugged in. That's where engineering leads you. Like, it leads you just, well, guess what? You have to push the on button, then it works. So, like, did you download porn? Yeah, you did. That's why your computer is all jammed up.
There's nothing in that mug.
I know, but you know what? I'm still reaching.
It's going to be delicious.
It is.
Because you learned improv.
I was committed. You know what?
Committed, yeah. I had to call you out. It's too much fun.
When you say there's energy inside that mug?
There is, actually. There's oxygen. There's molecules just bouncing around in there.
I knew it.
The special mugs that you bought.
Yep.
It has
I think
energy.
You should be an engineer.
Oh, yeah.
No. I would destroy the world.
Somebody has
would.
to.
I think, yeah. I mean, maybe. But you do it in a really good way.
Yeah. We would have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it. What would be your ultimate job in comedy? Would you want to combine the two, like hilarious energy conservation, or like comedic energy renewal?
I think we're doing that already pretty well with the energy system we have in place. But
Boom!
oh no! I think I'm actually have an idea. Like I have a project I'm working on right now where what I want to do is do a web series that's going to combine my comedy with education and engineering.
Yeah. That sounds pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That sounds pretty fun. Well, so that would be your ultimate job.
Well, and that's actually something I'm working on right now. Yeah, and I think that is my dream job, to combine my two loves to where I actually make people, interested in engineering. It's a hard task. It's really, it's probably not going to work, but
It'll
give it a
work,
shot.
man. There'll be two hosts named Alex.
I know. We can,
know.
yeah.
You could try to make Chernobyl funny.
You should be an engineer. I like your Ed McMahon.
Yeah.
Hey yo. That's my.
Yeah, no, I get it.
All right, so I want to do something a little different here. I'm going to ask you. I'm going to tell you 6 comedians,
Okay.
and I'm going to ask you to rank them from worst to first. Okay. So here are the 6 comedians. Are you ready?
Ready.
Comedian number 1, Jeff Dunham. Those of you who don't know, that's the puppet guy. Number 2, Dane Cook.
Okay.
For those of you who don't know, he's the family comedian. Comedian number 3, that was a joke. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Comedian number 3, Aziz Ansari. Comedian number 4, the best comedian on the planet, Brian Regan. Comedian number 5, Andy Woodhull, local hero. Come on the show. And number 6, am I doing this in order? That was 5. Number 6
Yep.
is Alex Stone. So
All right.
rank those from worst to first.
All right. I'm going to have to go with, at the bottom of the list, we're going to put Jeff Dunham there.
Jeff Dunham.
He knows his place.
Okay.
We're going to go with Jeff Dunham
Golf
first.
clap, golf clap.
Yep. I think after that, we're going to put the other Alex Stone, but not me. The other Alex Stone. There's another
Wait, there
comedian
are
named
4.
Yeah.
Which of the 4? Just
the-
3 of them in bulk?
I'm going to take all the other Alex Stones that are comedians and bulk them together. I'm just going to slap them right above
So-
Jeff Dunham.
Puppet guy worse.
Yeah,
3
big
Alex
puppet.
Stones
Then
better.
Puppet guy, all the Alex Stones except for me. After that, I'm going to put Dane Cook above that. What else we have here? We have.
Would you change that answer if it was like when he first came out compared to the whole career?
Good question. I would say Dane Cook, when he first came out, would be bumped up a peg. But Dane Cook, after the kind of fame, I'm going to put him down.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
And then above that, we have Aziz Ansari. And then at the very top right there, I'm going to put Brian. Oh, no, Andy Woodhull above that. I worked at Andy Woodhull. He gets number 2. I like Andy. He's a really good
like
guy.
him a lot too.
Yeah. So Andy Woodhull, he gets number 2. And then above that, Brian Regan.
Brian Regan.
Brian Regan's
by
funniest
like
man
a
alive.
league.
Yeah.
Because he's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right. Alex Stone, I want to thank you so much for coming out. It meant a
for
lot to
having me,
me.
man.
You know, it's cool to hang out. We get to hang out on live TV. The ultimate way of hanging out. Is there anything coming up that you would like to tell people about? Any shows coming up? Any engineering talks you want people to come see?
Yeah. Come listen to me do math. It's fun. No, actually, so, I mean, it's something coming up in general, but my project I was talking about I'm working on is actually called The Snow Buffalo.
The Snow Buffalo.
Yeah, and it's a project about the pursuit of innovation. And so you can actually follow it now at The Snow Buffalo. That's
At the Snow Buffalo?
yeah, you can follow it on Twitter. It's called at The Snow Buffalo.
All right.
So, yeah.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah.
feel free to check that out. Alex, thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it. Have a good night. All right. Alex Stone, everybody. Alex Stone. All right.
Fannin Show. Well, it's the Alex Fannin Show. Well, it's the Alex Fannin Show. Lots of fun for everyone. It's the Alex Fannin Show. Yeah. It's the Alex Fannin Show. Oh, yeah. It's the Alex Fannin Show.